So hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now we will be discussing about another library which is TensorFlow. So I would be explaining you what is TensorFlow and why is TensorFlow used, installation, and we will covering all the things about that. Don't worry about that. So let's start with what is TensorFlow. So TensorFlow is an open source Python library developed by Google for building, training and deploying machine learning and deep learning models. So I have seen that by building several projects on machine learning and deep learning, it is mostly used in deep learning as compared to machine learning, but still it is an important library for machine learning. So that's why I have taken after scikit-learn, I have taken this library. So basically, it allows developers to create artificial intelligence applications such as image classification, face detection, speech recognition, NLP, recommendation systems, chatbots, object detection, and time series forecasting. All these places TensorFlow is used. And now next is why is TensorFlow used? Let me write. Why is used? So basically, it builds deep learning model easily, supports CPU, GPU, and TPU. Next is handles very large data sets. Next is car deploy models on can deploy models on web, Android, and OS. Next is provides pre-trained models. Next is integrates with Python libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib. So these were the reason why we use TensorFlow. Now comes to installation of TensorFlow. For installation, we just write pip install TensorFlow. And if we want to check the version, we can just write a piece of code. I am writing it. Import TensorFlow as TF. And we have to just print the version. TF dot underscore underscore version underscore underscore. So example, the output will come if you check in your system if you have already installed at 2.19.0 and all that. Okay. So Basically, this video is focused on machine learning where tensor is flow. Now I will tell you in machine learning where we use TensorFlow. Sorry, TensorFlow in ML project. So let's take an example that we are creating a handwritten digit recognition model. So the workflow will be something like this. Data set is there. We do data pre-processing, build neural networks, then what we do, we train the model, then we evaluate model, and then we predict new images. So basically TensorFlow is helping us in the last 4 steps. Now we will be like, I will tell you the main modules of TensorFlow. So first one is loading a data set. As I have already told that we like imported as import TensorFlow as TF. Next is tensor. What is a tensor? Is a basic data structure in TensorFlow. So now we will be like understanding that how to create variables. So variables store weights that change during training. And for mathematical operations, like you can just use it for adding and multiplying, and TensorFlow is very good in that. And TensorFlow and Keras. So basically TensorFlow include Keras, which makes building neural networks much easier. So it is much the part of Keras is much the part of neural network, and most deep learning project use Keras. Okay. So you can also like with the help of TensorFlow build a simple neural network, but I won't be covering it here because it is basically a video machine learning. And for like train also you can like use TensorFlow to calculate predictions, computes loss, updates weight, and repeats for all epoch. And for evaluate the model, we use return the loss and accuracy, and for we use it in making prediction. Now for different I will tell you for different machine learning project how we use TensorFlow. First one is for like image classification. Basically learns image features and predicts like if the data set has cats and dogs. So what will TensorFlow learn? It will learn image features and predict what is cat, which image is of cat and which image is of dog. Okay. Just like that, handwritten digit recognition. Input is 28 into 28 pixel image. So the output will be 7. And in the like car price prediction also, like if you give it the mileage, fuel type, engine year, it will give you the amount that the car is of which amount. And if we talk about customer churn prediction, if you give the input as image, salary, subscription usage, the output will be like give you that if the employee will stay and will leave. So I will now tell you the difference between NumPy and TensorFlow. NumPy, TensorFlow. So what is the purpose of NumPy is numerical computing, and its purpose is machine learning and deep learning. Data structure, here we use ND array, and as I told you, here we will use tensor. GPU support here is limited, but here we get full GPU support. Neural network, it cannot work on neural network, but yes, TensorFlow can work in neural network. Automatic differentiation, NumPy cannot do, but yes, TensorFlow can do. Deep learning, no. Again, NumPy cannot do, but TensorFlow can do. See, can you see this, how powerful this library is? Now I will tell you the advantages of TensorFlow. First, free and open source. Next, easy to build deep learning model. It gives very excellent GPU and TPU support. This I have also personally felt that. Large community and documentation. See how good a library is, it will having a more big community. Okay, more famous the library, more big the community. It is very obvious. And you will get a good documentation of it also. Cross-platform deployment. I've already told about this. Now I will tell you the disadvantages. It is basically steeper learning curves than basic machine learning libraries. Second, more resource incentive than traditional machine learning algorithms. Then third, simple machine learning tasks can often be solved more easily with libraries like scikit-learn. Okay, now where TensorFlow is used. First, self-driving cars. Second, medical imaging. Third, fraud detection. Face recognition. Voice assistance. Recommendation system. Chatbots. And now I will be discussing some of the interview questions with you. So if the interviewer asks is what is TensorFlow? So you can just answer if it asks you what is TensorFlow. You can just answer. TensorFlow is an open source Python library used to build, train and deploy machine learning and deep learning models. What is Tensor? So tensor is a fundamental data structure in TensorFlow, similar to an array but optimized for efficient computation on CPU, GPU and TPUs. Next, what is Keras? Keras is the high-level API integrated into TensorFlow that simplifies building neural networks. Why is TensorFlow preferred for deep learning? You can say it provides automatic differentiation, GPU, TPU acceleration, scalable training, and a rich ecosystem for deploying models. And next, what is model.fit? So it basically model.fit trains the neural network using the training dataset for a specified number of epochs. So basically, in this video, you have understood what is TensorFlow, and thank you. I hope you understood it, and thank you for watching.